Anna joins it full time and does leave the Young Turks, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happens if this becomes at all successful, which honestly, who knows if it will.
Yeah, Lindy Lee first came across my purview because she was talking about how birth control made her like a liberal and like like took away like her full control of her emotions and her mind. And I was like, lady, that's just an adverse react to hormones. Go talk to your doctor about this. Don't become a conservative. But
in this video, we asked the question, is Anna Kasparian leaving TYT? Anna Kasparian was recently on a new show on Patrick Bet-David's Valuetainment network called Her Take. And I feel like it's only fair to warn you that the clip we're going to watch is from some dumb progressive show. With that, let's watch Anna Kasparian possibly taking her first step towards a departure from TYT.
Welcome to Her Take, where real conversation happens.
We just take a step back and ask a broader question. I'm actually with Trump on this. It's one of the reasons why I left the Democratic Party.
Let's talk about the mistake, though. Lindy, let's talk about the mistake for a second, okay?
Intersex, pansexual, true spirit. What the heck is a true spirit?
Give it to me in English and then dumb it down to 6th grade level.
I wake up in the morning and I have no spirit, so I'm are they really marginalized?
Can I borrow? Like, jeez. You've got real conversations that happen here. Different voices collide, clash, and sometimes even connect.
The vanguard will be there, sir.
But Gavin, if you're ready, it's time for me to give you a round of applause. It's time for me to give you your flowers. You have long been calling that Anna Kasparian would leave the Young Turks if she got offered another job, was able to land another gig. I poured cold water on. I said, who wants her? I said, she's past her prime. She's no good. She's a washed up Karen. And I just had a little birdie send us this message right here.
Anna's leaving?
I don't know if she's leaving the Young Turks, but Lindy Lee is excited to announce the first episode of Her Take drops at 11 a.m. tomorrow. In the debut episode, Jillian Michaels, Anna Kasparian, and Amy Dangerfield and I debate immigration, trans, and woke insanity. This is the conservative answer to The View. So I might have actually put the cart before the horse. I don't know if Anna's going to be permanently on this show.
Her Take.
Do you want to react to this?
Why does this look like it's from 2004? What the fuck?
Yeah, it looks like dog shit.
With the set, the video quality, the like graphic design, I look like I'm looking at something from 2004. And yes, this is the big head lady, as someone in chat said. This is the lady whose head is like 6 times larger than the rest of her body. It's crazy. But yes, she's a total grifter. She once was like a DNC operative, and now she left the left because of the crazy trends or something. Either way, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if.
So immediately hearing these two morons, you can tell what their commentary is going to be like, right? They're saying that Lindy Lee is crazy for leaving the left because she was a Democrat operative. She was tired of all the woke shit, and she's really good at raising money, and she did so for Kamala Harris and found out after the fact that the campaign was lying to her the entire time because they knew Kamala had no chance of winning. So she felt lied to. She felt like the left had gone too far left with this progressive nonsense. And the craziest thing is these two fruits are like super popular to progressives. Can you imagine getting political commentary from people that think it's wrong to leave the left because they've gone so crazy with the woke bullshit? These two guys are the type that like double and triple down on like trans stuff, and men can be women and women can be men. I honestly think this is like a small population of people, and I guess it is relatively speaking, but these guys have a lot of viewers. So clearly the crazies are out there if these guys are resonating with people. But I don't know the girl on the far right, but I like the other 3 ladies on the panel as much as I disagree with Anna. I think she's been treated like garbage by the progressives because she diverged from them slightly on a couple of opinions and she was just blackballed. I've talked about it many times. So if you hear me sticking up for Anna, it's not because I agree with her on anything, but it's that I feel like she's been treated so unfairly by a-holes like these two because she slightly disagreed with some of the nonsense of the Democrat Party. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
If this actually becomes successful enough that Anna joins it full time and does leave the Young Turks, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happens if this becomes at all successful, which honestly, who knows if it will.
Yeah, Lindy Lee first came across my purview because she was talking about how birth control made her like a liberal and like like took away like her full control of her emotions and her mind. And I was like, lady, that's just an adverse react to hormones. Go talk to your doctor about this. Don't become a conservative. But anyway, we can play this clip here because if Her Take takes off, it could spell the end of the Young Turks as we know it.
take where real conversation happens.
Let me just take a step back and ask the broader question. I'm actually with Trump on this. It's one of the reasons why I left the Democratic Party.
Let's talk about the mistake, though, Lindy. Let's talk about the mistake for a second, okay? He had a legitimate asylum claim.
Intersex, pansexual, two-spirit. What the heck is a two-spirit?
Give it to me in English and then dumb it down to 6th grade level.
I wake up in the morning and I have no spirit, so I'm
Wow, trashing Native American culture. Love that from Anna.
Are they really marginalized?
Can I borrow?
Like,
Jeez.
I will be
Are they really marginalized? Hey, Gavin, are indigenous people really marginalized in America? Wow, I have two spirits, one in the morning and one in the night.
Be the first one to say that birth control destroyed my life.
The goal
I knew
is
she
to
was gonna bring
create
that up.
lifelong
That's her
medical
whole thing
patients
now.
because that is passive residual income for them every week, every month till the end of that person's life. You've got real conversations.
You guys should be making babies, damn it.
Yeah, this is so fucking like it looks like I'm watching like a parody of something, like those like Tim Heidecker, like when he does a parody of Rogan or Bill Maher. Something. I feel like I'm watching that, but for The View or something. But it's so like the set, even this thing in the background, the fern, it kind of reminds me of Zach Galifianakis Between Two Ferns from back in the day. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? And as I said, it looks like it was filmed 20 years ago and someone just dug it up out of a time capsule in their backyard and it's like, hey, check this out.
If you like watching videos like this one, like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video.
Like, why does it look like this?
Yeah, I can't believe that this is real. Oh my gosh. And I can't believe that they got Anna Kasparian to agree with it.
that happen here. Different voices collide, clash, and
And the
sometimes
worst thing too is that Anna's actually going to come out of this looking like the only one who has any fucking brain cells, because compared to these totally brain dead morons, yeah, she actually is going to end up being the only one to make any decent points. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah, dude. And, I think also it kind of goes to your point that, she was clearly looking to leave the Young Turks. She's clearly looking to branch out. And if she is able to be the smartest one in the room in a way that always validates the underlying, conservative POV without challenging it too much, I think that she'll have a home there as I used to be a liberal lady, Jillian Michaels. I used to be a liberal. Jillian Michaels was actually just recently on the Joe Rogan Experience yesterday.
Oh, God.
So they must be giving this a little bit of a push of some kind.
All these grifters that are like desperate for relevance again. Let's can we throw this back up on screen, Zach?
Yeah.
And can we look at the actual announcement? Do you know what this is? Is this like part of some larger network? Is it part of a parent company, or is it just an Valuetainment, bro? This is a fucking PBD product. Holy shit!
I am not surprised, bro. Let me tell you about this, Kevin. There's an opportunity.
This is uneffing watchable. They said asking what the hell two-spirit means, which no one knows what it means. I doubt these guys do. However, if there was anybody that would know, it'd be these two losers. They say two-spirit is trashing Native Americans. I'm sure there are real Native Americans out there like, hey guys, we don't need your help. We're fine. And by the way, none of us call ourselves two-spirit. But these two think they're showing how much they stand up for marginalized groups by making stupid comments like this. Normal people, regardless of race, don't call themselves two-spirit. And how about they're like, oh my God, Jillian Michaels went on Joe Rogan. The suggestion being that this is super conservative because he went on Joe Rogan. He's super right-wing. When really he's just a normal guy who uses facts and logic as opposed to emotion, like these guys and all their buddies. Let's wrap up the video.
Here. Listen, we have a lot of success, but it's all for men, And what about our wives? What about our young daughters? They can't be growing up with all these Teen Vogue transgenders, whatnot. We gotta do something for our young ladies. We gotta do something, and we want strong role models. Say, don't take birth control. Save yourself for marriage. Okay, raise a family. Be a good girl. Smile for your daddy.
Why does none of the content, or at least to be fair, we've only seen a tiny little clip. Is the full episode out?
It's
upcoming.
Dude, we're gonna react to this. We're gonna react.
Tomorrow's
to this.
show is
Comes out
gonna be
tomorrow.
fire. But based on that one clip, it looked way shittier than any of the actual PBD productions. Like, not that I agree with Patrick Bet-David at all, but his show is well produced. It has a nice aesthetic, a good set. It looks professional. From what we saw, this looks like dog shit. So that's pretty funny. What did they give him? Like the little side room on the corridor offset? Like, oh, you guys get the extra, bathroom that we had to tear out the sink and put in a desk to.
I get that one guy was doing a PBD impression, but did anyone watching this even crack a smile? Did he say anything funny? I guess watching people like these two is just a good reminder that conservatives need to stay vigilant and understand that apparently people still think like these two idiots out there. But we want to hear from you. What do you guys think about Anna possibly leaving TYT, and what do you think about these two awesome hosts? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, as always, really appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the next one.